whiskey. Wanna discuss an array of topics, conversation simply. Gonna drop your whiskey bars with the sip hitting for. Could you pass it? You want more? Another glass, let it flow. A steady pour. A steady pour. Yeah, a steady pour. A steady pour of growing, a steady pour of sharing, a steady pour of knowing. Now pass that Glen Carry. So pull up a chair, grab a glass, and enjoy a melanin infused perspective with a whiskey twist. Yeah, yeah, a steady pour.
Welcome to a Steady Pour podcast. I'm your pour coach Drew,
Calvin,
Tony,
Darius, and we are your co-hosts. And welcome to another episode. We got
just gonna jump in there right there.
yeah, we got a nice little flight lineup right here.
Ooh,
nice,
looking real.
And we're taking it back to one of the bourbons that actually
changed our lives.
It
It definitely changed our perspective. I'll say that.
Yeah,
sure.
This was definitely a step in the whiskey journey. When we had this, we were like, what?
Yes. More, please.
This had Cal driving through the streets,
Picking up
this
boxes.
from the distillery.
drop.
That makes it seem like I was driving drunk.
No, you were driving to get it
To get
everybody
drunk.
else.
He was driving to get drunk, but he wasn't drunk while he was driving. Let's make that clear.
I think you bought
2 cases.
two cases. Of this.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jeez.
2 cases of this when the distillery actually emailed us to tell us that the batch was ready.
They did. I wasn't sure about that because we had their handwritten emails on the
Right.
paper. I'm like, we're not getting no emails from each other.
I don't think that was. I didn't think they were
Not
gonna
getting
send
no.
that. I was like, yeah, they're not sending this.
We actually all got an email saying, "Yo, we back in stock. What's up?"
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cal made that drive.
Kyle did it.
And then he had that random night where he met.
Oh, I didn't think you were going to bring that up.
It was a good night.
Oh yeah, we were worried about my man. Wasn't we like, yo, we gonna make it out
Was there
alive?
some witchcraft?
Yeah, we thought he was gonna get
involved?
sacrificed.
There was something.
Nothing about that is accurate. They
Bro,
I remember something. I don't know. You're back. You're here. to
some
listen.
tarot cards or something, some
Yeah.
black cat in the background. Like, I don't know what was
I mean, those might be accurate.
He said, yeah, me and my friends were gonna go hang out. Want to come? And
your friends? Yeah, I
absolutely.
He said, "Yeah, let's see where the night takes
Say,
us."
right, let's ride this wave.
Clearly it worked out. He's still here.
He's still here.
you were like, did you secure the decadence?
Right. That
Where
is
is the
crucial.
Forget about your life. Where is the juice?
So actually in this lineup we have the Widow Jane Decadence.
yeah.
And so the reason why that's there is because we figured we can come back to it, see where it is on our with our palates. Right?
Yes.
And we'll do like a maple finish flight.
Flight.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see how it is up against other maple finish.
I know.
Because I don't think I've had a lot other than Decadence. What else have we had that is the maple finish?
That's kind of true. But that brings us
I've had
to
a
that
couple
middle one.
honeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Honeys is very popular compared to
Starlight have a maple finish?
I know there was a
Yes, the Starlight,
Yeah.
Wilderness Trail.
Wilderness
Those are-
Trail,
But
yeah.
those
but
are
that was a
ryes.
rye, right?
Right. Okay.
So, but a maple finish
Bourbon. Yeah. True.
That's
I
true.
can't think of another one that
Yeah.
I've had. I feel like there's got to be at least one.
They're
but
I think there's a Taconic one.
Taconic one, the double barrel. That I've tasted that one. I'm sorry I didn't share it with you guys, but
of course you did. You and Tony are the worst.
Whoa. I still have some left. You
He
guys are
did
welcome
bring it.
to it.
He
Yes.
did bring it, but we wanted to pick 3. So
But yeah, that maple is
So,
just when you see that maple finish, it just perks something up in you. Like I gotta try it. I gotta see what it's like. That's why the next one right here, Artisan Series, Whiskey Acres.
I thought I saw something about possibly a rare character maple finish, which I'm very interested in.
Really?
Yeah.
Tone would know that.
You know,
You would know that.
Yeah.
you know, the streets a little bit.
All right.
I just hear rumors. You know what I mean? Whispers in my ears. So
Man,
if
I
that,
like that tone. I like that tone.
but if that comes out, you know I'm gonna find one for us, man.
he knows. He knows what's going on. He just can't say it right now.
No,
That's all
it's
it is.
real,
He
like-
know what's up. he know what it is.
It was one of those Massachusetts one that I think they like picked out. So It should be here at some point. I just don't know when it'll be
Yeah.
here and if we'll get access to it right away.
I
But
see the
I'm
headline.
gonna find out.
We'll be waiting.
Tone from a steady pour says maple finish.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Characters
saying. I don't
coming.
want to get aggregated.
Drop it any moment.
You know what I mean?
They about to call Tony right now. Yo, Tony,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah.
Pete and Paolo
Come
are
on,
like,
bro.
Tone, what did you do?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
That's
We
just-
still love you, Tony.
You're out of the club.
I'm out. Yeah.
Nah, he's not.
Yeah, Darius, what is it? This is the Whiskey Acres Distillery?
Oh yeah, the Artisan Series. I got this from Silbox because maple syrup finish just perked my. I gotta try it. Funny thing is, when I bought it, I didn't know it was a 375. So when I opened the box, I was a little bit tight.
Mad as
Whereas I was like,
rest.
yeah, it was like $50. So I'm like, that's a good
Wow.
price for like, oh man, I gotta get that. You know, I'm balling on a budget over here. But then I opened it up and it's $375. I'm like, come on, Silbox. But that's my fault because I was just too excited. Didn't read the fine print.
It hit you with the half off.
Yeah.
You didn't realize what half they took off.
Exactly. But it's still decent. It's decent
Nice.
size. But
And this other one that we got here is actually Nulu. It's a toasted whiskey finished in maple barrels.
You know, it's really fun. I don't think I've had. Have I had anything new, Lou?
Yeah, we actually had it on a different episode.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, it sounds
We had
familiar.
that barrel pick of Nulu that I had.
Oh, it was in a sample bottle. Was it a
It was the actual bottle.
bottle?
And so this one I got actually at Bayway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had it in the glass there, and I was like, ooh, experimental finish series. Let me check that out.
Nice.
So that's the flight, and so yeah, I'm definitely seeing how Widow Jane Decadence would hold
Back
up
up
all that.
to it,
And this is batch 3 of Widow
Okay.
Jane Decadence, just to clarify.
yeah.
Yeah,
And also the lowest of the proofs.
Right.
it is.
91.
91.
Proof.
What are the other two?
115.6 on the Artisan Series.
115.
And 118
And
on the Nulu.
118.
Yeah, we really do. We be drinking real heavy.
And so we actually already got them poured. Look at that.
Look at that
Nice.
preparation.
Look at that.
Preparation.
We're getting
Magic.
better at this. I mean,
We gotta deal with the
trying
banter.
Slowly.
We're good at this. Let's speak positivity to ourselves.
I said better. I can't give it good. I can't do it yet.
Gotta speak it into existence.
All right, so we're going in on the nose.
We going with the decadence first?
Yeah, Decadence is
Oh.
first.
The lowest.
It's kind of spicy on
In a
there.
minute.
On the first nose.
On the first note.
On the first. On the first.
On the first nostril.
I
On the
haven't
first
had-
nostril.
I haven't had it in a while, actually. I
Couldn't
don't
tell
remember
by
the
your
last time I
bottle.
had it. Okay, so
Couldn't tell by the
I've been
bottle.
giving out a few samples of it too.
You know what it is. He
I know how it is,
he
you
in
know
the
what I mean?
streets, man.
Hey,
He uses it as capital.
Hey, you got the Bro Hub connection. You got to
He's
gotta
rec-
give some things out.
He's
get some things
receiving and
back.
he's giving.
That's
He's
it.
giving and he's receiving.
Wow.
I actually have a couple of
Cannot
these.
compute.
Do you?
Yeah, because I wasn't sure if Cal was gonna be able to go pick it up when they released. So I called the people that I knew closest to the distillery.
Come on,
Like,
man.
yo, just
He didn't tell me this.
He ain't tell none of us this, yo.
that's
How you
wild.
out here holding out?
Wow. I thought that was it. I thought his stash was it.
Right?
well, yeah.
Bullshit.
Well, he said I wanted to pick up a bottle for everybody, but he was like, I'm on a bike. I don't have a backpack. And so he was like, I can only
Different,
grab
this guy.
I can only
Sneaky.
grab one or something. I think he said I think he tried to grab 2, but I told him he can keep one for actually going so quickly. You know what I mean? So shout out to him. I appreciate that.
Where did that?
That's wild.
Right?
Yeah.
What did this
I ain't get to
happen?
keep a bottle
Yeah, you did.
that I paid for.
All right.
All right. I mean, it's kind of subtle outside of the maple and
Yeah, it's very-
kind of subtle. It's not.
Yeah.
It's very muted.
Still good.
It is still
It's
good.
still good. Doesn't smack you over the face with it. I think that's what I love about it.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's there. You get all the flavor, but it doesn't taste like something that's added.
I know that
Additive.
it's not overly maple.
No.
It's like just a nice little addition to the already, traditional bourbon flavors.
It's not complex. So back to when I talk about how I like a complex bourbon or whiskey. This wouldn't qualify, but it's nicely done though in terms of
it's straight to the point. It's like it knows what it knows what they want to do, and it does it really well. So,
would you say it drinks at that proof? About?
I'm gonna say
Yes. It don't drink lower than that.
No,
bro.
I was gonna say
Higher.
a little higher.
A little higher, yeah.
Yeah, just because it has a little bit of bite to
It
it.
drinks more like 100.
Yeah, something like that.
I can
It's
agree with that.
91. It's like, huh? Okay.
yeah, it does drink.
Especially on the finish.
And I think I remember that initially tasting it too, saying, "This drinks a little
Hot.
but not a bad way." I'm just saying it's.
So, how much of a pour are we giving? Decadence.
Man, this is pressure.
That is pressure. It's rough. Oof.
Yeah.
Cause like
Yeah,
I
you're
wanna.
You start with Drew. Your poor coach Drew.
Right. Oh,
Lay it down.
coach. You gotta go first.
Well, see, this is personal to you, so you have to think about what this means to you.
Yeah.
How do you impact
Bourbon is an
right?
experience.
Exactly. So you have to think about when you actually want to sip this. How you going to feel when you're sipping this?
It's not an everyday sipper. You're
No.
saying. This is like a special occasion kind of thing.
It's a dessert pour, right? Really?
I mean, I find myself wanting to give this pour right to kind of newbies.
I was going to say that same thing.
To kind of just show there's a different level to it. I feel like they'll gravitate towards the sweetness of it. It does have some spicy notes in there, but it's not that.
I think the only reason why I would like I kind of agree with you with the newbie thing. The only thing that I would take that steers me away from this for newbies is like we were saying, it drinks kind of hot.
Yeah.
Like, you feel that and it's not like a burn, but it's like from the inside,
Yeah.
inside of my chest. I can feel the heat.
Yeah, I'm feeling that now too. But I think for what Drew was saying, just the initial flavor wouldn't scare them away from like, I don't want to deal with bourbon at all. I'm good. It's too much.
No, it's not super overpowering.
That initial
no.
flavor is very impactful. I think for somebody just trying bourbon out for the first time, I would imagine they would be able to enjoy this, the taste.
So because of I would say the lack of complexity, I cannot give this a 4.
Right.
So so that already puts me, I'm in the 3 range with this. And I can't just give it a solid 3 because I'm definitely not mad at it. So there I am in the middle of, and I feel like saying 3.5. I feel like giving a 3.5 ounce pour.
Okay.
Widow Jane Decadence.
Okay.
I can respect that.
Yeah. What about you, Cal?
Similar to how you feel, although I do, and maybe this is just off of nostalgia of how I felt the first time we tasted this. Like, it was kind of love at first sip the first time. Now, I've had it for a while. It's good, but it's not that same, like, oh, wow, I want to run back to it. I want to show the world this, you know what I mean? Yeah. That I felt before, right? So,
Get your decadence.
So I think I'm going to go 3.75.
Okay.
So you a little higher.
Yeah, but I can't give it 4. Like, I want to give it 4 because, but
I would agree with that too.
I can't.
Sorry to cut you off.
It's all good.
Yeah. When you said you remember, I remember.
You know, it kind of looks like
100%.
you're peeing under the table, right? I'm just saying it does. Because you
looks
just went
like
like this and then hear the sound going.
No bathroom breaks here.
Right.
I was trying
I don't want to stop the recording.
Call him when he's just
I was trying to keep the water from sound on the mic.
Man said,
It sounded real clear.
gotta go right now.
Right.
But I remember.
Wash your hands, man. Go ahead.
I remember. It was my birthday outing, right?
God.
At the Widow Jane, right?
Oh, yeah,
Right,
yeah,
that's
right.
right. It was your birthday. That's right. That's when we all
And
first
I
had
remember
it.
sitting there, and we got that flight, and
And that
It wasn't
badass
it wasn't the first
barbecue
one we
happened.
tried in the flight.
It
either.
wasn't.
We tried a couple more, and we were like, "This." Is
It was like either the last one or close to the
Yeah,
last.
but when we
It
tried that
was-
one, it was memorable.
We all was like, "Yo, was it late? Like, can we get a bottle?" Like, oh, nah, we all sold
trying.
out.
I was trying.
I think it was
Yours
the
was like-
second to last one
Yeah.
because the last one was the vault.
Vaults.
The
That's
fifth-
right.
the
Yeah, so I think
15.
it was second to last.
Right. Yeah, I think you're right.
We tried. Drew tried hard to get that bottle too. He tried to
Ooh.
play.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Like you
yeah.
poured this out, so it came from somewhere.
Just a bottle with this in it.
And you saw the bottle behind the bar. You're
Right.
like, come on, they don't gotta know.
How much? She was like, I can't. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. We tried.
tried. We did
But we
try.
put our
Definitely
email.
was a lack of trying.
I think I would have paid double to get it. In that
Would you?
moment, I would have paid double
Yeah, in that moment, we were all in
whatever
love
they
with
were
it.
selling at the gift shops, which was like $60, right, or something.
No, I think it was like 80.
Was it more?
I think it was like 90.
Wow.
Oh yeah, so 80, 90.
For the kids,
I dropped well over. I dropped well over a G when I bought those two cases.
Yeah, I think I would have probably paid like 150, 140 maybe. But at the time,
Right.
and then actually when you saw it in the stores, they were selling it for like 200,
300. Yeah,
ridiculous.
you go down. That's what they're
Couldn't find
cost.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, when we think about Widow Jane Decadence, and don't you got a bottle where you signed the Black Bourbon Run 3?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's even is that nostalgia, that memory.
Yeah. How come we're not pouring that one?
Because you had more in your
You
bottle.
did have a lot more in yours. I actually grabbed that one, so Tony, I apologize.
you
that
did.
was on me.
I did bring it. So
That was on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can blame him. It's cool.
You can blame me. I don't mind. I'll sleep good tonight.
I'm with Drew though. Wow. I have this at a 3.5. I think it's really good. I'm not mad at it. But I think, like we said, the fact that it's kind of not a pour you're going to go for every single time. It's kind of one of those dessert pours.
occasions.
It's just, it's one that, it's near and dear to our hearts, but it's also one that we're not going to have,
Yeah,
it's not a daily sipper. Not one you're going to go to all the time.
definitely not.
I do like what you said about giving it to newcomers because I think it's pretty easy to drink and like you get that maple flavor which people really like. But yeah, 3.5 is I think pretty solid for it.
Yeah, I'm with Kyle on this one, 3.75 for all those reasons.
Nice.
Just the memory of us all tasting it together and really I think we were all unanimous, just falling in love with it. That was just.
It was definitely the best when we
a great experience.
tasted that day, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
and we were all just trying to get a bottle.
Yeah.
Any means necessary.
So you giving it a memory pour.
I have to. I mean, the flavor itself is still good, but
It
just
is.
added that perspective of just us just being there as a crew tasting it. Adds
right.
to it for me.
Then we have Rodney there with us too, man.
Yeah.
And we have
So that was-
Rob was still
yeah,
rocking
man.
with us.
That's it,
Fifth.
man.
Actually, he wasn't anymore.
Oh yeah, but he was just there.
For the
came through,
podcast,
But he was
but
just
yeah,
there
it was
to
Drew's
support,
birthday.
support Drew.
Shout out to Rodney.
So even more reason to give it a higher rating. I'm giving it a 5. I'm giving it a steady pour now. But nah, yeah. So for sure, man.
We'll have to post some photos from that day with this or something. You know what I mean?
You said,
Some nostalgia.
3.5.
3.5.
Same as Drew. Yep.
All right.
Yeah. So we all pretty much in the same
Yep.
one accord for that one.
All right.
Moving forward.
Whiskey Acres. Do we know anything about them? Where
Artisan
they're out of?
Series.
I don't know much about it. I could look it up. I apologize
They're
for being
They're out
unprepared.
of Seal Box.
Artesian series. What does that mean?
Bourbon
Is
whiskey
that,
finished. I think it's just their
Is that quantum filtered?
I knew you were going to say that. Quantum realm. Don't ask questions.
Are you looking it up now? It's too late to look it up now, bro.
Don't.
It's
look it
too
up while we
late to
sip.
look it
Come
up
on.
now.
I'm getting like
I'm getting apartments. Forget about it.
I'm getting like baked
Oh.
bread on the nose. It's like and a spice. Oof. Spice
Yeah,
and baked bread.
Compared to the decadence, yeah.
Like a buttered roll.
Yeah.
What's the
Like
proof?
a butter roll. That was perfect. That is
What's the proof on it again?
115.
115?
0.6,
Wow.
so 116, I guess you're going to round up.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely baked.
Definitely like a richer feel to this,
Yeah.
like a baked in feel, yeah.
A heavier
I'm
smell,
getting
in my opinion.
some subtle chocolate notes
chocolate,
also.
Cherry chocolate, yeah.
I'm afraid to taste it because I don't think it's going to taste as good as it smells.
Okay, just
And judging on your face, it definitely doesn't.
That's interesting.
Oh no, this is hold on a second here.
Uh-oh.
That looks
That's
different. That looks
that's
like
good.
this tastes better than the first time I tasted it.
Does it? It sat out a little bit.
It is way easy sipper.
No, it's an easy sipper for sure.
But I still feel the heat. I still
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
the
Oh, it's got
yes,
heat.
yes,
but not in the way that you would expect.
no.
Are you getting any maple on it?
A little
I'm getting
bit.
a hint.
There's a little sweetness.
Less than Decadence for sure, though, where that was the
I think
predominant
so.
point. You know,
Yeah,
no.
no.
To me,
I
it's
felt
more,
like Decadence was not that heavily, prominent, but this is even less than
less.
that. But it's
it's
still
it's good
pretty
though.
good.
Yeah.
I'm getting some of that cocoa, that chocolate.
Chocolate. I'm getting a lot of cherry though. A lot of like berry.
Chocolate cherry.
Yeah.
But I'm
Just,
not,
like,
but,
lingering
but
from
the
it.
maple doesn't stand
No,
out.
I can't. I don't really get
It's like a
much
hint
maple at all.
for me. I
like, yeah,
I
it is.
taste it, but it's there, but it's not as prominent as the Decadence at all. It tastes heavier to me.
It's like a croissant with chocolate chips with a little bit of maple syrup drizzled on top.
Okay.
It's like a little.
see that.
Little
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Cherry maple syrup. Like I think
Cherry.
The
I do
cherry,
taste
the cherry is
the-
there, man.
I
I'm
do.
Like the
telling you.
dark
it's like
fruit.
a
Yeah.
chocolate cherry
Yeah.
maple. Yeah. Butter roll.
Are you enjoying it?
I am.
I am.
Yeah, I mean this.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Really not.
It's weird.
All right, I think I'm ready.
Okay.
Go for it, man. Just go all in. I don't know.
But
But all in.
I'm going a 3.5.
Okay.
Nice.
And the only reason why it's lower than the Decadence,
Nostalgia.
a little bit. It doesn't. It didn't hit me as much. It wasn't as impactful
As
as
Decadence.
Decadence was the first time I had.
got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's still tasty. It's quite tasty.
Darius, how much of a pour?
I am conflicted. Because when I first, you guys know I tasted it already. I didn't think it was as good as Decadence, but now I'm tasting it now. And the flavor, it's like completely different. It's so weird. Because I feel like I enjoy this more than I enjoy the Decadence. But I don't want to give it a 4, but it's like, what do I do here?
Give it the same.
I think I'm just going to give it the same. For right now. I think I'm just going to give it a 3.75 because
All right.
it's good. It's really good, man.
I have a question.
What's up?
Are we rating this as a maple finish, like with that being, you know what I mean, wanting to be the
No.
predominant note, or just it on its own?
I mean, that's a good point. Because
When we're rating it, it's how you
Yeah,
enjoy
no, I'm
it.
just saying within the theme of our flight. Like, are we saying if it doesn't give that? No, okay, so we're just saying what it is.
What you like?
Yep.
Do you like it?
If you like it,
I really like it, but I don't get the maple almost at all. I'm getting a lot of other notes that I really, really like.
That's so just rate it on that then. Of what that you enjoy.
but the bottle says maple.
I know, right?
No, but
I actually do get maple notes though, so it's weird. I get
there,
maple.
but it's like it's. I wouldn't say it's a predominant note at all. Like, I mean, that would be like the 10th thing on the
maybe
list.
that's what
You
they
know
were
I mean?
going for.
Maybe it's true, you know.
Yeah, I did more research. My apologies.
I'm actually gonna say right now, like I hadn't had the Decadence before and all that nostalgia and all that, but right now it's rated a little bit above the Decadence for me. I have it as a 3.75.
Okay.
It's really good, man. It's really rich and layered, and I just like all of the different kind of places it goes to, man. Some of those chocolate notes, the cherry notes, get a hint of the maple in there, butter. It's just like super layered to me, man.
I agree.
It's
I
really good.
agree. It's so weird to me.
I think
It's really good.
I think I would have been right there with you on the initial taste, and it's actually been going down in its score the more I drink it, and it's because of the finish, the finish, and what's really sticking out to me now every time I was sipping it now was it's like the chocolate's turned like bitter, like a dark, bitter chocolate.
Okay.
That I'm keep getting, and it's staying there. It's not going away. It's getting like stronger and stronger the more
You don't like
I
that
drink
note.
it, and I don't think I like that note, or at least it's starting to overpower everything else that I was enjoying. So I think I probably would have started out with a 3.75, and then now I think it's at a 3.
Wow,
That's a big drop. That's a big drop.
Yeah.
That dropped a lot.
Yeah. And so I'm gonna stick with this is the last.
He said, "Let me just make sure."
Now,
Now it's a 2.5.
Now it's a
Yeah.
2.5.
It's a 2, guys.
I'm still not enjoying the
Wow.
that note that's
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
But if even you play back the tape, the first sip I was
Yeah,
like, yo,
you
what is
did,
this?
you
And I
did.
kept, but the more I kept tasting, I'm like, it started to settle in. So I'm gonna keep it at a 3. I'm wondering
Okay.
if the next time I taste it, I have that same experience maybe
Yeah.
on the initial.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's weird. I didn't like it at first when I first tasted it. I don't say I didn't like it, but I just didn't like it more than Decadence. I thought it was like, oh, it was okay. It was decent. But now, I don't know. I enjoyed it a lot more.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll give it a 3-ounce pour.
Okay. Do we all
That's
get
it. Yeah, we all went.
Okay.
So we're on the final one, the Nulu.
Cal, did you take all the notes?
Yeah.
Drew had a
That's
3.
what I was going to.
Yeah. All
So what? Both of y'all had 3s?
I had 3.75, 3.75 tone.
Yeah,
and
we
then
had the
you,
same, yeah.
3.5, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I think Drew had 3.75, then he just went down
3.
when he started drinking it more. So 3.
Are you trying to factor in the?
Yeah, I was trying to
You want the average of all
he
of them.
started right here, then the more you drink it, it's like, nah.
Oh, this is a different nose.
This is the last one.
Yep.
Yep.
I think this is the least maple nose.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I would agree.
pretty delicate.
Maybe it's toasted out the
Yeah,
maple.
yeah.
I mean, that it does have
It
that
burnt
taste.
out all the maple. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't smell any.
I don't smell anything.
No,
Really.
it's pretty muted.
I mean, I smell traditional like bourbon
Yeah.
notes, like the caramel and whatnot, but I don't get any maple on
Kind
the
of like a buttery note on that too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I always get that on the toasted though, like just kind of a
but no maple.
no.
It is finished in maple, right? Let me just read it.
Sure. It does say it's
Let me
finished in
just
maple
double check.
barrels.
I'm going for the taste.
Wow. It's the maple is there. In the taste.
I feel like how you felt on the artisan. I don't really get any maple, but I get flavor
Yeah.
that I'm enjoying. Okay, maybe a little bit. Maybe a slight.
I kind of like the Nulu smell.
Yeah, it is nice.
The nose is nice.
Yeah. No, I liked it too. I was just saying I didn't really get any with the maple finish on it.
There's like this. What is that? I want to say it's a bit of a medicinal note of some sort that's there.
Okay.
And then I'm getting the butter.
On the taste you're talking about?
Oh yeah, on the palate.
Got you.
There's like a medicinal note, and then there's like a butter bread
It's definitely buttery.
Very much.
Yeah.
With some sweetness, which is like I guess that's where the maple comes in on the finish.
That's where I'm getting it too, and I feel like the finish is probably the best part for me of this one because it is. I think this one has a longer finish to me, where I'm still like getting that flavor, a little bit of a spice.
Definitely has a little bit of spice. That might be the proof, though.
That's what I was saying. This is the highest proof, but that could be why it has a longer finish too.
Oh,
It's very delicate though.
Yeah, but it's not
I
like
always get that on the toasted barrels, man. Where
Yeah.
it just kind of like rounds it out a little bit more, like whatever the original flavors were. Just kind of, yeah, it's good, man.
I wonder if it wasn't toasted, how it would taste.
If it wasn't toasted,
If it wasn't toasted.
this is weird. It's on initial taste. It feels like it's gonna open up
it just doesn't.
and do all sorts of wildness, and it doesn't. Or it opens up, but when it opens up, it's just like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. It's way more pleasant than you think it's gonna
I
be.
was just gonna say pleasant, just kind of a yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
I expected more, but what I got wasn't bad. It's nice. But that finish is like, it's there.
That finish is there.
Yeah, I think it has the longest finish by far compared to the last two.
So how much of a pour are you giving this, Darius?
Goddamn.
Gotcha. Over there talking shit.
Over here talking. I feel like for this one, do I like this more than the Artisans? I feel like I might just go straight 3.75.
Wow.
You said they're all the
For
same.
all different reasons, though.
Yeah.
Like, for all very, because
Okay.
Decadence was nostalgia. You know, us as a group, you know, being there.
Yeah.
Artisan, I really enjoyed. I had like the maple. I felt like it tasted, in my opinion, this time better than the Decadence. But this Nulu, I don't really get much maple except for in the finish. But I enjoy the fact that it has a longer finish. So I'm going 3.75. I'm just going to keep it. They're all good for very different reasons. I like them all.
So
I think I'm going with a 3.25 on this. I don't not like it. I just feel like it's the least.
definitely the least complex.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't even know if I can agree with that.
I think that. I mean, I think it follows through on what you get on the nose is what you get on the palate. I don't think it super lingers.
I
Which
think
you were
it's more
saying
complex.
it lingers out. I'm not getting a lot of that.
Really?
It's just kind of a toasty, buttery, sweet note, and which is pleasant. Cal said pleasant. That's the word I'm using too. But I don't think it does anything overly complex or like not getting a ton of the maple. It's just it's kind of a sweet, buttery note, and it's good. But so I'm not mad at it. But yeah, I'm not going too much higher than that. It definitely doesn't reach the level of the other two for me. So
I might have needed a palate cleanser because I'm still tasting that better chocolate.
that whiskey.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that's what I'm tasting. And I don't want to hold it against the Nulu. But I think I get like I said before, I'm getting lingering. I'm getting a long finish. Least complex. I don't know if
I don't agree with that either. I still think this is the least complex. Not
Maybe
that's
it's
a bad
between
thing.
the two of them at least because.
But I agree with you. They're both kind of just like it gives you what they are. It are what they are.
Yeah.
100%.
Nothing changes,
It's,
right?
it's good at what it
Okay,
is,
yeah.
but it's not complex in what it's doing.
Right.
But the flavor is nice. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it 3 1/4.
Good.
Yeah,
That's what I had.
3.25.
Yeah.
All right. Guess that makes it my turn.
Yes, it does, sir.
I'm gonna sit here and pretend as though I'm toiling over my decision,
But you're not.
but I'm not. It's a 3.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Same reasons or
I'm not kind of.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it at all, but I'm not really gonna reach for it. You know, it's got nice flavor. It's got decent balance. It doesn't quite drink the 118, but you definitely do feel that it is 118.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's good, but it ain't better than the other two.
Right.
Okay.
I would agree with that.
Nice.
Cool. This was fun.
So what? With everybody's ratings, is Widow Jane had the highest out of everybody?
I'm even kill here. I'm
I actually
I'm
had the
average.
Whiskey Acres edging it out.
Wait, what did you give it?
Which one?
Nulu?
The Nulu.
He gave it a 3.25.
3.25.
Yeah, I actually had the Whiskey Acres, man.
3.25 is what I gave it.
I probably would say same with Tone. Whiskey Acres is probably my favorite. Decadence is just going off of nostalgia and flavor as well. But if I had to choose between, I gave everything 3.75.
Oh, that's
because I'm just basic.
So I had Whiskey Acres 3.75, Decadence 3.5, Nulu 3.25.
2.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you said, they're all good. It's just shades of like what you like a little bit more. I think. You know what I mean? Like I don't think any were bad. Shades of gray.
No, yeah, these are all pretty good. I don't think we had any.
But that
bombs.
Whiskey Acres shocked me just because I don't know anything about it. Never seen it since you know.
I know, yeah. They sent me an email. I'm like, see what's up.
Yeah.
Take my money.
Basically.
Yeah. So.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah,
So,
man.
I mean, I feel like maple finish hasn't really got a good rap in the whiskey community. I feel like people like say you either hate it or love it. I feel like I sense more hate than love when
Really?
it comes to the maple finishes.
It's probably because it's the sweetness, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like with maple
that.
and honey, people kind of say, "Oh, well, is it flavored?" Or you know what I mean? Like they just don't know what the process is.
I guess
of
they're
it.
thinking about like Jack honey or something like that. Like,
Right?
It's just
Yeah.
flavored whiskey. We don't
Right,
want that. That's
right.
that's garbo. We
But
don't
when
want
you
that.
know what actually went into it, you're like, "Oh, okay."
No,
And
it's
that
just it's bourbon.
Yeah.
The barrel, you know,
just finished.
just finished in it. That's all. We didn't drop a bunch of maple syrup. It's like,
Right? Right. Yeah.
You mean like tracks and rails?
oh, I wasn't gonna say that, but you took it there.
You gotta do that, man. Come on.
But they also, even them, they still finished theirs in maple bourbon barrels, but they actually added a little bit flavor to it. So they can't
Wah, wah.
they can't say finish, unfortunately.
Shooting in the gym, Kelsey.
Word.
They'll fix it next time. I hope.
Are they?
No, this is fun. Man.
Yeah, dope.
So cool,
All right.
man.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah, exactly. There you have it. The maple finish flight that we gave you guys. Definitely let us know in the comments what you guys think of maple finishes.
The breakfast flight.
Or if there's any that we don't know of, like
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
like to see. You know what I mean? Like find
I'm
some
sure there's more out there.
Oh, there's got to be.
I'm down to try them.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So, thank you for listening to another episode of Steady Pour Podcast. We'll see y'all.
Peace,
Deuces.
peace, peace.
Peace.
Much love, y'all.
That's right. Remixed it.
Podcast. Make sure you follow on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Yeah.